definitely enjoying here this evening.
Oh, that is a knockdown punch, and that is a massive. It was the right followed by the left that ended that fight. Alvin
Is a clear sign.
Pinoy na bata ni Oscar De La Hoya sa lightweight division, malakas pa kay Pacquiao at Casimero. Pinabagsak lahat ng boksingerong Mexicano at ginimbal ang buong bansang Mexico.
Skills.
De La Hoya, your boxer is so impressed. Alvin Campi sa Pinoy boxer.
Si Alvin Jam Simsim Tam o mas kilala bilang Alvin Tam ay ang ipinagmamalaking boksingero ng bayan ng Kapangan, lalawigan ng Benguet. Bata pa lamang ay hilig na niya ang sport na boxing. Naging kampiyon siya sa iba't ibang palaro ng boxing sa Pilipinas at di nagtagal nabigyan siya ng pagkakataon na makapunta sa Amerika at dito niya nakilala si Coach Freddy Rhodes na siyang nagpakilala naman sa kanya kay Oscar De La Hoya na naghahanap noon ng boksingero para lumaban sa mga Mexicanong boksingero. Dito na nabigyan ng pagkakataon ng ating pambato na magpasikat sa Mexico at wasakin ang pinakamagagaling na boksingerong Mexicano. Ang pinakamatinding Mexicano na kanyang nakalaban ay si Arturo Garcia Lojano ng Guadalajara, Mexico. Isang elite na Mexican boxer pero katulad ng mga naunang kalaban, round 4 lang ang tanagal nito sa ating kababayan. Sa umpisa ng laban ay malalakas agad na kombinasyong suntok ang pinakawala ng Mexicanong kalaban pero unti-unti siyang na-overpower ng ating kababayan at di nagtagal hanggang round 4 lang talaga ang itatagal nito sa laban na wasak ang Mexicanong kalaban.
And the aggressive style of Alvin Campi. The intermission before he came out space. He called him baby. Look at his eye that I've never seen out jab by Alvin Campi. Oh, what a... And Alvin Campi to keep Alvin at bay. So, I mean, Arturo's going to have Alvin Campi just trying to find a way to get inside. And there was an opportunity. He had his hands down. You see the outside movement? Trying to own the center is Alvin Campi, making Luano... Good body shot exchange by both fighters. Alvin getting Chris back, Chris jab, and again a feeling out. Valuable thing to know. 6 rounds is a serious business. This is not something where these huge shot by Arturo. The gas. You had adrenaline run in the first round. And good catch by Scobie, seeing some those shots as Arturo's trying to get in, trying to get under his stick. Alvin cutting down the distance. And some forward motion coming here from Alvin Campi, trying to close talking when they're out, but when they're in there, usually it's the good shot there by Campi. Now is Alvin Campi, he's getting in positions to throw, isn't throwing them, and you hear Doug Harder is just working, release those hands, release them when you're getting in a good... Campi does not want to get caught. I mean, I think that's his biggest fear, is getting caught, not because of the pain. Alvin again working him in. Good use that length. Huge swing and miss by Alvin. Coming in though with a good left hook. Landing on the jaw. Again in the blue trunks. The red trunks for Alvin Campi. And missing that uppercut again. He's thrown that punch probably 4 or 5. And again, for 135 pounds, these guys are throwing punches 65 pounders. I mean, it's incredible this pound. He is able to land with knockout power, so he always has that danger. Good shot, good step forward by Alvin Campi. Good response by Arturo, though. Guys with a serious strength, good left hand. He took a big shot. Each one of the fighters we have, big shot by Alvin Campi. Whether that's a slip or whether those legs were just a bit rubbery, but he took a big right hand, and that's going to leave some. There's a big right hand. See against guys with long arms. There's the swing from Lurano, and again, Alvin Campi is just coming forward. There's a nice combination. He's landing now, throwing a left hand, landing in the right. Alvin Campi, lots of power in that little frame. Another right hand. Alvin Campi starting to find his rhythm. Arturo doing what he can to tie him up. That's going to be ruled a split. That is not a knockdown. Joel Scobie, right on top of Alvin Campi threw him off. You know, when he's trying to box and Luano's just grabbing a hold, he's just trying to say, hey, just get off of me. Let me box. those hands up because he's still got a dangerous opponent who can land some big shots. But there's the uppercut fight. Little movements of the head. Just brusque work. Now, Arturo looked like he was a bit wobbly there. Was that possum or was that true? Well, it wouldn't put it past him for him to be playing possum. Being in there and testing themselves. There's the big swings, but a good block from Tam, keeping those hands up. Tam had a little smirk on his face as he brushed that shot off to say, I feel you, buddy, but that did not connect. There's some vicious left hands coming from Alvin Tam. He's landing with the hooks, and again, he's definitely going through, throwing those punches with all his body. The big here in Canada, he is got one hell of a follow. He steps in the ring. The entirety of it is so passionate behind supporting their fighters and their champions. That's a vicious left hand. That is a left hand, and I believe that Milano is not quite there because he's throwing these punches, but he ate a nasty left hand from Alvin Tam. His punches are becoming much more wild. There's the right hand. That's that uppercut. He is in trouble. Alvin Tam smells blood. Arturo is doing anything he can to stay on his feet. Alvin Tam is now throwing with really intent, trying to land, and he's throwing punches. Some of these uppercuts are just barely missing. Milano is trying to lock up Alvin Tam. Couldn't Alvin Tam for keeping the space, and Milano is down. The first knockdown of this, and Milano is in rough shape. He is in trouble. I do not know if he knows where he is right now. 8-9 count. Waiting right to the bitter end. Joel Scobie's gonna check him out to see if he's ready. He is determined and he's ready to go. When he doesn't get those hands up, Alvin Tam is going to get all over him, and that's an excellent call by Joel Scobie. He was not able to fight. He may have gotten up and may have been...
Nawasak talaga dito ang Mexicanong kalaban sa tindi ng kamao ng ating kababayan. Grabe ang mga binitawan nitong suntok na tumama sa ulo ng kalaban. Kaya nanghina ang Mexicano sa kanilang laban na napakatindi ng mga kamao na binitawan. Dahil sa panalong ito ay pinalaban ng ating pambato sa isang superstar noon na boksingero ng bansang Mexico, si Rutilio Romero ng Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, Mexico. Legendary na ang lahi ng boksingerong ito, kaya underdog na underdog ang ating pambato. Pero katulad ng mga naunang Mexicano, round 4 lang din siya sa ating pambato.
In the Supreme Menswear Blue Corner, he's 7-3-2 as a professional with 3 knockout wins. He's 33 years old and stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. He weighed in at 133.5 pounds. Fighting out of Monterrey, Mexico, please welcome Rutilio Romero. With a 14-6 professional record, 4 by way of knockout. He's 34 years old and stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. He weighed in at 136 pounds. Fighting out of Calgary, Alberta, please welcome Alvin Babyface Assassin Tam!
Tio Romero and Alvin Tam. Tam coming out of the red corner with the red and gold trunks. It's the pink and black trunks for Romero out of the blue corner. You see the height and distance of Romero, again known for his toughness across the board. And Alvin Tam punches with incredible power. So it's going.
Brings 150 fans in attendance every time. He is the Igorot Warrior, a huge national pride of the Philippines, a fighter who is no stranger to tough fights. And
When if you look at, of course, the pedigree of Alvin Tam, good body shot from Ruta and a good return on the left hand by Alvin. Asian Boxing Council Continental Featherweight Champion. And Lugano in his last fight, and now looking to put forth another big winning streak, and he will do so if he continues to punch like that. Lots of power coming from Alvin Tam.
Tam may not have the reach, but as you mentioned, he's got the power. So hopefully he's going to continue to press forward, but I hope Portillo
in tight, eating some shots from Romero to get one in return. Every one of Alvin Tam's fight, he does not throw that many jabs. He is a power puncher.
Nice guy, professional athlete. He wants to hurt his opponent. Great left by Alvin Tam, landed.
Straight right coming from Ruta.
Great body shot, followed up.
Remember the one thing that I took from his fight against Perez, Jesus Perez.
We've seen a couple of times in the Dakota ring. So Alvin has got his work still cut out for him with Romero here. So I do, as we mentioned before, gave that first round to him, but Alvin's looking to make his own exclamation mark here early in the second.
Right hand that comes from Alvin Tam, and a big power punch left that misses. Now an inside body shot as both fighters land inside. Sold out here at the Deerfoot Inn Casino, and an uppercut that landed.
Left body shot with the uppercut combination, beautifully executed by Alvin Tam.
Left hand after a return, after a left body shot. Romero has fought both as a southpaw and an orthodox. He will switch it up.
Ooh, great straight right. Beautiful. You can hear the cheers from the fans in this sold-out crowd.
Both fighters are landing to the body, and when they do land to the body, they're landing right on that belt line. It is close to being low. And there's a right hand.
Very passionate crowd. Little taunt there by Romero, showing Alvin, come on, bring it on. But Alvin again, landing the strike. You saw the referee, anti-social, call for him. Romero.
There's a right hand that lands from Romero, and that stunned Alvin Tam very briefly.
Romero's got to be careful not to drop that head. He's going to get warned by anti-social every time.
And the timekeeper ever present, getting round 3 underway.
Alvin looking for a little bit of touch there, and Rotillo not returning the favor. So Alvin returns his own favor with a straight right to the chin.
Right hand that lands, and some return combinations from Rotillo.
You know, Alvin, every punch is intending to hurt. He definitely drops that hand when he comes in hard with the swooping punches, and there's an example of Romero capitalizing on him dropping those hands.
And both landing. Alvin Tam has a very tough chin as well.
Both fighters are tough and used to taking damage. Of the head, Alvin calling for that touch of the gloves, and Romero doing turning it off again.
The right hand that came from Alvin Tam has been landing that right hand pretty effectively in this round.
Good head movement by Alvin Tam. Great answer. Multiple combination of the body followed by that left hook. You heard that one. Oh, huge shots landed by Alvin Tam. Visibly rocked Romero for about half a second, but keeps his composure and back on his own assault.
There's a right hand and a second right hand that lands from Romero. Tam throws back. Romero again with a right hand. He's landed 3 good right hands in a short time. There's a short jab by Alvin Tam.
Both fighters landing significant strikes each time. Man, this is a close one. A punch so far tonight. Both fighters leaving their own exclamation point.
See, and I always ask this question, and by giving them an indication, there's a right hand that rocks Romero. It just understood it.
To me, I agree with you. It's acknowledging the shot to the judges. And although there may be some kind of a taunt you're trying to utilize against your opponent, ultimately,
As you see, as we get on to
being a
round,
professional boxer, but
left hand that lands. Nice setup by Tam. Good return by Romero, and then a right hand by Alvin Tam. There's a good left hand from Romero, returned by 3 good punches that land from Alvin Tam. An overhand right from Romero that lands. Now Tam coming back.
fans are definitely enjoying here this evening.
Oh, that is a knockdown punch, and that is a massive shot by Alvin Tam. He caught Romero leading. Romero looking at his corner. He's up to 7, now 8, now 9. He's going to take the step up. Andy Social's going to have a look at him.
Oh, he is rocked. Andy Social's trying to make sure.
No, and that's an end.
That's it. When you walk the other direction, that is a clear sign. Alvin Tam, the victor.
Si Alvin Tam ay isa ring Pinoy na boksingero na nagbigay din ng karangalan sa mga Pilipino. Hindi man siya masyadong kilala at naging sikat na boksingero, pero pinakita niya sa mundo ang bangis ng dugong Pilipino.